With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The drive will start with Arian Foster. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Geno now to throw.
At the 25-yard line.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Smith on 3rd down. And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards, and 4 yards is going to be what he gets as they do convert here on 4th down. A 1st down carry for Foster. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. To throw is Smith. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Again, Foster running right. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. So we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And now Smith going to change the play. Now Geno. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Going up the middle, Foster bulldozes past him. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Here's Smith. They do a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 7 at the 37.
To throw is Fields. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9. Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
On 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now Gino on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff now. Foster. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Smith. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They work now on 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. The big fella. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Smith. Got an open man, it's Foster. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Smith. Got a man, it's Randy Moss complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Smith now throwing on 1st down. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Moss. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the red zone now, Smith. Open man, here's Foster. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Here's Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First and goal, Foster. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Aaron Foster, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Meanwhile, Fields' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Niners take over.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Geno now to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They run up the middle with Foster.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Smith going to move him around.
Throwing now is Geno. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
And now they'll shift things around.
On 1st down, Smith.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moss. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles levels of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Foster. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Balled into 26, 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down. Now Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Gino. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now a give. It's Jackson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They run again with Jackson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. George Pickens from 10 yards out. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half. Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Foster on second down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
This will go to Henry out wide.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Third and 7.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Smith.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Smith to throw.
Flushed out right. This is caught.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Here's Smith.
And across the trunk. Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side.
One man to beat.
And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return. And they've taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
17. 49ers 14. Young Wei Koo is set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Taken at the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Smith's going to throw it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Clock running.
Smith. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowl. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense, there he goes, right side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start here with Jackson. And some room to work. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Here we go, son. You got
They'll run again with Jackson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10. At the 45-yard line.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
6 to 24.
Lawrence going to put it up right away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
They'll drop this off to Peyton. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Now Lawrence to throw. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early.
There he goes, left side.
Inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards.
And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
completions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Now a handoff inside. It's Payton. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
11.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he'll be stopped.
Hey, what's up? I'm lost. How you doing?
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
Oh, let's go. Now that's good. Say it's just another game I'm going to kick ass in. Is it just another game I'm going to win? Man, pretty good, man. The Ravens, they kicked ass today. They won like 38-0 or something like that. They beat the Lions.
The Baltimore offense at the
I was waiting all year for them to have a breakout game like that. I was like, damn, it's about fucking time. Oh shit, look at that. Damn, bro. Today's a good day to be a Ravens fan. It's safe to say that.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And I think today's a special day. Did you see that loss? That was nice. That was an insane catch.
It's up and good, 15-0 here in the first quarter.
Is your team the what was it? I forget again. Sorry. The Dolphins? Hey, do you want to play in this after this game I'm done? Yesterday we had to sign off early, but it's up to you. Oh, Panthers and Steelers. That's right. Yeah, I could mix up with some of my subscribers. Okay, all right. Well, I'll be off tomorrow if you have any time. If you want to, in case you want to. Yeah, well, just hit me up anytime you have a chance.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Oh yeah, baby. It's probably hard to watch being a Steelers fan, but you know, that's being a Ravens fan all my life. It's been a rivalry.
Big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Lawrence escaping the pressure right.
Outright pass complete to Goddard.
And a gain of 4 gets him right.
All right, you have a good night, Lost, and I'll sketch you later.
Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. A missed connection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the freak, Javon Curse. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Fields throw into the hands of Pickens.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Give. This is Bo running left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Oh, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Now Lawrence. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores.
Hey, what's up, Bernie? How are you? You good, man? See the score. It's good day to be a Ravens fan. Oh yeah, I heard the Patriots, they beat the Bills. I was like, holy shit, man. They beat the Buffalo? I was like, 29-25 was the final score. I was like, wow. And I was never expecting that. Hey, Ravens, they won like 38-0 or something. They beat the Lions. Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? Especially against Buffalo. Like, if it happened against a bad team, that would make more understandable. But against the Bills like literally raped the Patriots the last 3 years. I'm like, I know, bro. He's just making up for that safety he took last week against the Raiders. If somebody woke him up. Like the days they had Tom Brady back with the, oh shit. I gotta say, dude, today's a good day to be a Ravens fan. Yeah, it was. Yep. The last time you guys beat the Bills, I think it was a Monday night game where it had Damian Harris ran the ball for like literally ran all running plays. I think it was a Monday night game 2 years ago.
They run with Jackson out of the gun.
Yeah, I think that was in 21. You guys like ran the ball. Yeah, it was good because I thought the Lions were actually a pretty fucking good team, actually. I thought they were going to have trouble, and they actually got off work at 3. It was 28-0. I was like, holy shit. Like, this is what I expected them to play like with all these receivers they got this year. I expected them to play like this. Because, frankly, they played like shit so far this year, to be honest with you, so far. But yeah, I thought it was going to be like Detroit, they were actually a pretty damn good team. For us to beat the shit out of them like we did today, that was impressive. But I'm glad though. Let's say we lost 2 games we usually should have won. I guess that makes up for it, I guess. But we're still on top of the division. Yeah, we're 5-2. We lost to the we lost to the Steelers and we lost to the Colts. So we're actually 5-2.
On the draw, it's Jackson.
Yeah, no, the Bills, they're it's like 1 week, I don't know if you noticed though, it's like the 1 week they're good, 1 week they're bad, and it's like they're very like up and down, like a personality of a team, you know? Yeah, I know, they lose to the Giants. Oh yeah, he is. I agree with you. Definitely overrated. I noticed their defense isn't nearly as good as it used to be too. Ever since they got rid of Tremaine Edmonds.
He's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time.
Yeah, Allen, he does turn the ball over a lot.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
It's kind of like Brett Favre though in a way, because Brett Favre used to turn the ball over a lot, but he also used to get a lot of touchdowns. But like I said, their defense ain't good enough like it used to be early in his career, like to back him up. Now that's why they're losing games now, because their defense isn't that good anymore. Oh, you got to pick on the first. You have to watch the highlights of that game. I was like, the days when Tom Brady was on your guys' team. Like, damn, it was this 2017. As bad as Mac Jones has been this year, I'm like, that was a fucking miracle.
yard on the pickup there, and it's going to lead.
I'm glad for you guys. You guys do have a good team. Yeah. I wonder what wonder what changed so quickly. Wonder did it look like they did anything differently on offense? Like, did they run the ball or anything you noticed? Looked like the Eagles game after Fergie. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. The highlights. Man, we'll definitely need an offensive line. You're true that. That is facts. Yeah, because you can't block anybody. I think you should know that, being a Patriots fan. Remember the Giants back in the Super Bowl? I don't know how old you are to remember, but the Giants played the Patriots, and they had offensive line problems both through Super Bowls. Patriots held all the receivers in the world, but they couldn't block Justin Tuck and all those guys. So offensive line makes a difference. A few minutes ago, he went down the whole field. Hey, that's crazy. Mac Jones is like the opposite of clutch. Yeah, I expected him to blow it. You're right, dude. As shitty as he's been this year, I would be shocked if he did otherwise. Here's Lawrence to throw. Yeah, man, I saw the scoreboard. I was like, what? The Patriots? They beat the Bills?
And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
I guess Belichick, he threatened everyone's jobs in the locker room or something last week because something must have ticked. The team doesn't, become that much better in one game. Something had to, someone had to be screaming.
Yes, especially giving a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
30 left.
On third down, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man, that's nuts. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if I was more shocked with the Patriots winning or the Ravens, how much they won by today. The Ravens, to be honest with you, they actually weren't that much better than the Patriots, in my opinion. At least so far this year until today. Is that Pittsburgh game they played a couple weeks ago? They played like fucking horrible, dude. And they were fucking garbage. They literally got shut out in the second half. Who quickest got rid of the ball quicker? Mac Jones, you mean? Yeah, I know, because Bill O'Brien, he used to be your guys' offensive coordinator back when you had Aaron Hernandez and Gronkowski. And that's what, like you had Gronkowski and Brady got really short, did all those spread offense and short passes all the time. And I remember back in the days I was in high school, I used to watch them. That's right. Because Bill O'Brien, he predicates his offenses in college and all through Houston by getting rid of the ball out fast. Now the spread formations a lot.
Fields now to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so two.
Yeah, Mac Jones, he actually has a pretty good release. Like when he throws the ball, he just makes bad decisions, and his arm strength isn't like great to throw it downfield. That's what I thought, man. That's what I was saying at the end. When they hired Bill O'Brien as a coordinator for the Patriots, I was like, damn, I thought it was going to match made in heaven because, Mac Jones, he's not doesn't have a strong arm, but he's got a good release, and all those tight ends like Hunter Henry and Mike Gesicki and Jonnu Smith. I mean, that's like remind me of the days you had Aaron Hernandez and Gronkowski. But of course, the offensive line is not nearly as good as it was back then. Of course, you don't have Tom Brady. They do.
Last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
Now Fields. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And for a Ravens touchdown. George Pickens, the 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brady convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm literally massacring the Steelers right now. It makes it even sweeter of a win.
to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart.
Of course, on earth would get this team 2 contenders. Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So I know a lot of the former players, they don't like Belichick and how he plays, like how he coaches the team.
It's been a tough go for them.
So I don't know if that had something to do with the bad play as well, but somebody had to motivate him, like some leader had to step up and tell him to turn the shit around or something. Because the play to come around and play that well, especially against the Bills. I mean, the Bills aren't as good as they used to be, but still, that's impressive. Something had to happen in the locker room. That's just what I think, but I know Bill O'Brien, he can get pretty heated too. He's got a temper. So maybe he woke him up or something in the locker room.
It's Lawrence. This short throw caught by Goddard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
I forget who the Ravens play next week.
Here's Lawrence. They'll drop this off to Peyton.
I think it might be the Jaguars we play. I don't know. Usually in the Ravens when they had Ray Lewis and all them, we'd have a big win, and then the next game we would lose and have like a trap game. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Next week, whoever the hell we play. Yeah, this game's a field day for me.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Ah, shit. That's alright. Doesn't get any easier. Yeah, I thought, because guys played the Bills. Oh shit, the Dolphins. Yeah, I actually were more scared of the Dolphins offense because they got Tyreek Hill. Yeah, bro, he might get 2,000 receiving yards, like an NFL record. And they got the Mostert and that two-headed monster running the football. And then they got Jalen Waddle and all that. Yeah, their Dolphins are like a scary team, like the Chiefs were a few years ago. They just put that fear factor into your football team. I actually would take the Dolphins over the Bills because the Bills are kind of, other than Stephon Diggs, they don't really have anybody that actually can put scare defense. And their defense, Bills' defense, is not that good as it used to be either. Ah, shit. It's alright. Chiefs beating them last time the Bills dog shit on Dolphins. Yeah, dude, I remember the playoff game last year. The Bills almost lost to the Dolphins' backup quarterback at the time. I was watching that playoff game. I was like, I think it was like 38-35 or something like that. I was watching it and I was like, damn, the Bills almost lost. And of course they lost the next week against the Bengals. And yeah, the Bills aren't as good as they used to be either. And the Chiefs are still good, but they beat them this year by 28. Oh, was that that must have been the first game they played.
touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I think I'm going to run the ball here. I think I'm giving up too many late touchdowns.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah, the Bills are just one of those who got like sugar coated. Like they automatically were anointed like the best team in the AFC East. And you get too comfortable. It's a false sense of comfort, and you end up losing.
That type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
See, the Patriots, and people will expect the Patriots when you guys had Brady to be good, but Belichick always kept you guys humble. They aren't like, oh, it's going to be another easy year. Belichick will always say, that's what I admired about you guys when you had Brady and all them on the team. Whenever you would win a big game or something, it wasn't like, oh, we're going to take the next 2 weeks off. It would be the same thing. Win, lose, or draw, you guys would have the same approach to that every single game. So, but the Bills, I think they have too much confidence and not enough talent to back up what they're trying to do, or what they expect to do. Yeah, I remember guys, Rodney Harrison used to say, in your undefeated year, used to say, Belichick always feeds us humble pie. And I was like, yeah, seems like he didn't allow any parties or any celebrations. Everything's like on to the next week. No matter how much we won, you'd never let the team celebrate.
Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. And, oh, my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. A great pick, nice return, but he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind.
Yeah, the Bills just got too used to being too good.
The emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
Yeah, they were always disciplined, yep.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I 100% agree.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Well, having Brady and Belichick together, their team's going to be pretty disciplined, you know what I mean?
Out to the 27-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed.
I say Eagles. I think they're a more physical team. I would probably say Eagles. That's what I would think.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Go, go, let's go. Go, go.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time.
Man, I like Tua and all that, but I think the Eagles just have a little bit more experience and a little bit more physical than the Dolphins. But who knows?
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Yeah, I think the Eagles, I think they have roster for, like, the roster, if you match it up, I think it's actually, I mean, they have better depth from their roster, but I think the Dolphins have more star talent, but I think they're a pretty evenly matched team. But I would have to take the Eagles, because at least they have Super Bowl experience.
D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand and it's incomplete.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will get into the end zone.
Yeah, they may punch him in the mouth, but the Eagles, they got a good defensive line, though. Speaking of the Eagles, I remember that Super Bowl back in 2017. You guys should have won that Super Bowl. And where Belichick, he sat out Malcolm Butler in that Super Bowl. And I was like, what the hell is he doing? He's like your best defensive player.
To extend the lead.
Yeah, speaking of the Eagles, that was, you guys should have won that Super Bowl. Yeah, Brandon Graham, I remember that play in the fourth quarter.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score.
Yeah, hell, he's not bad.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Yeah, just hope they can keep it up, though. That's the key to it. Yeah, just gotta, it was like 2 minutes left and 40 seconds. They would have easily gone down the field. Yep, they would have won 2 straight Super Bowls in a row.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football.
Yep, offensive line makes a difference. It only took one play for them. If it wasn't for that, they would have, Patriots would have beat the Eagles. For sure, definitely.
They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same.
Yeah, man. Probably do another game. And I'm gonna sign off because I'm gonna do my play what is it? Dying Light 2. I don't know if you've played that before. So I like zombie games.
Team's not going to benefit at all. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Who would you rather? Oh, sports game. Okay. Yeah, Madden's my favorite game, but I do occasionally play different variety of games. But mostly Madden is my main one. Campaign game, yeah. Yeah, good campaign with good combat. That makes a really good game because some of the horror games they have a good story to them, but they don't have any combat to it. Like Outlast 2 I just finished up, that was scary, but you couldn't actually fight or anybody. You're just basketball, no, not really. The only sport I like is other than football would be wrestling. Maybe even like boxing, but that's about it. Yeah, man, I'm not much of a basketball person. I just like football. Baseball, that's like the worst sport ever. It's like watching paint dry. But that's just my opinion. It's like watching baseball players stand that round on the base. You paid all that money. I don't know, just like WWE, I guess. I know it's fake, but I watch it occasionally.
That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate. Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60.
I love this time of year, though. Yeah, WWE. Yeah, like Friday Night SmackDown. You ever heard of that? It comes on every Friday night. Oh, good. Defense is playing good today. My favorite wrestler is Brock Lesnar. He was my favorite. If you've ever heard of him. Huh, okay, we'll look it up. It's pretty popular. Surprised you didn't never heard of it. It comes on every Friday night. But anyway. All Elite Wrestling. Yeah, I just watch WWE mostly. Sometimes I watch the boxing matches, like with Joe Rogan. Some of them are pretty good. Like Logan Paul and all that shit.
Here's 2nd and 10. Fields.
Ah, shit.
Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession as they got it at the 42.
AEW from the 2000s.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. A turnover on downs that the offense had
AEW.
to bite them after the other side. Their defense came.
I don't watch really. I like the wrestling. I think it's fake. If you're meaning WWE is actually like the same thing, or whatever it is. I don't really watch it much, but. Yeah, it probably is better for the kids. It is like all that talking and the promotional things they talk about. Yeah, people like said it was staged, like they choreograph like all the moves they do and stuff, but it looks real though. AEW, yeah. You ever heard of Bill Goldberg? He was a wrestler for a long time, actually. Then he came back in like 2016. He was pretty good. AEW, all right.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 26.
Yeah, WWE is more like commercialized, like more for show. I've never really watched them. Oh yeah, of course it's so scripted. Oh yeah, it's just so good you can't resist watching. Oh yeah, top guys, once they get the heavyweight championship, they brag and all that stuff all they want to and pick who they want to fight. And they'll have like a new wrestler appear on the show, like right in the middle of the show or something, try to surprise the audience. Oh shit, Ed Reed. My defense today is really fucking kicking ass. Must be something on the water. Sometimes you can tell it's off the dome.
Point after try forthcoming.
Oh yeah, personal. Yeah, I'll have to check that out more because AEW, I don't really watch it much. Can't remember actually the last time I actually watched that, but I just watched WWE. It's just so addicting though to watch it. I mean, I know it's fake, but you just get drawn into it so quickly, and it has like a storyline to it too, kind of like a movie. Especially with all the promos they run. Yeah, I do like the hardcore shit. Like Logan Paul when he started to box and all that a few years ago. He was like an internet weasel. Now all of a sudden he's actually good. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, they kind of, especially like their documentaries and stuff. I noticed like those horror documentaries, like they'll say it's actually raw, like footage and all that. Like I remember the Paranormal Activity. Do you remember that movie? It was actually supposed to be like a documented footage of a paranormal stuff, but it was actually all scripted up, just in the image of a documentary. When I first watched it years ago, I actually thought it was real. But, it's all scripted. Oh, Ed Reed's got 2 pick sixes in this game. Holy shit. And today's like a National Ravens Day or something.
18-0.
So who's your favorite wrestler in the WWE? Because mine personally is Brock Lesnar. I think he's just badass.
The kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Like, he can beat the shit out of anybody he wants to, any way he wants to.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate
Christian Cage.
get this proverbial train
I think I've heard of him.
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
Probably the night.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This offense
UFC, yeah, Ronda Rousey. Yeah, she actually started in WWE a few years ago. But that's how you know it's fake, because you can't have a UFC person all of a sudden go to be Austin autistic. Yeah, it's a big difference. We'll do one more. Oh yeah, Calvin Johnson. Hey, what's up, Jimmy Buckets? Let's do one more. So I'm kicking ass so good tonight, I'm going to do an extra one.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
Fins up.
Nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
I think on paper the Dolphins actually would be a better matchup than the Eagles. I think the Eagles just have more of more solid team.
Your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And here we go.
Yeah, just about, because they signed Julio Jones, actually, the Eagles did. I mean, he's old as fuck, though, Julio Jones. I don't know why they signed him, but maybe like a third or fourth receiver. Yeah, Hurts, I'm not a big fan of him. I wasn't really impressed with him personally. Hurts, I think he's kind of slow in how he plays. I mean, he's strong as shit and smart, but he plays very slow.
Smith on first down.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't realize it was 8:15. Yeah, if the Dolphins too stays healthy, he'll definitely be. I think they gotta beat Buffalo though. But if they play in Miami, I think the Dolphins will definitely beat the Bills. But they have to play in Miami. Yeah, he's a left-armed too. He's especially all that concussions last year. Seems like he played better after the concussion.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped.
Hate those read options. Damn it. Fuck. Taylor and Kelsey. Oh yeah, Taylor Swift. Yeah, I heard. That's like an international phenomenon, that Kelsey and Taylor Swift shit.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Yeah, I think with all two is going through, I actually agree with you, Jimmy. All the shit he's gone through in his career so far, the injuries and his first 2 bad years in the league, I think. I mean, he's obviously capable. But of course, he's got to prove it in the playoffs, though. Of course, he's got to stay healthy. Taylor Swift.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles already trailing by.
That's funny, Bernie. Taylor Swift has a better chance.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs.
Touchdown. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 61 yards. A real field flip.
Yeah, he's actually seems like he's played better after his concussion.
Now Fields.
Yeah, Jimmy, I think it's what I've seen in all of his highlights. It seems like he throws the ball actually better. Oh yeah, Tyreek Hill is like literally having a Randy Moss of 2007 type of record-breaking season so far. He's having one of those GOAT years. Yeah, Tua's good. Just got to prove it in the playoffs, though, because Tua playing too good in this one, but so I've won like 5 straight games in a row. Anyway, so the Chiefs lost. Oh yeah, the refs definitely have their favorites. Definitely, I agree with that, Bernie. It's pay to play, a lot of pay to play out there. Pay to play and politics involved, pretty much with everything, especially nowadays.
Tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line,
yeah, just gotta make it to the playoffs, see what he does.
The field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field.
Underrated receiver. I don't know.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3.
Probably Cooper Kupp.
The way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives, they have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith.
Ooh, nice. These refs are play a lot of favorites. Oh yeah, what's his name? It's like a crazy name, doesn't he? Reminds me of Antonio Brown a little bit. I don't know what you think.
Now Gino on first down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
He's definitely underrated.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
He's pretty fast, too.
Position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Smith on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's good.
I believe there are conspiracies out there, yes.
Have we ever been in a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea.
Yeah, I believe it's a lot of pay to play.
On this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one
As far as conspiracies goes, but
They already had the early lead, and they get the
I mean, I'm not an Alex Jones guy, but I believe there's definitely some ones out there.
Playing out so far, you mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, because usually it's a bunch of politics. Talking NFL. Oh, sorry about that. But that's what you...
Throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, it's Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens. Touchdown! George Pickens, 38 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
Yeah, like conspiracies.
Explosive there on the fly route.
That's a hell of a catch. Some I think are true, but some I think are like hoaxes. Like maybe in politics in general.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Yeah, I believe, actually I believe in these UFOs. That I believe in. I believe that stuff's actually true.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive.
I don't know what your take is on it.
Last time it stalled out, they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because coaches look at these
JFK. Nah, not really.
That's not how drives are supposed to end.
Oh shit. JFK, I don't really know much about it to begin with, so But like Roswell stuff, I believe in that.
Bottom shelf material. On 1st and 10, Smith. And this one is incomplete. He's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
And in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen.
Oh, that's what I think. I mean,
At the Ravens' 22-yard line. Here's Smith.
like I believe COVID was a conspiracy. If you want to know the truth. There definitely wasn't a wet market. It was, I think it was actually bioengineered. And like the Bermuda Triangle and stuff like that. I mean, they have actually evidence of it.
It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah, some of them are fake, but some of them actually, you know, like that reverse engineering stuff from the military. That's pretty interesting. Hidden for like it. Yeah, they hide a lot of shit from us. Yeah, that is facts. Yeah, but the government really likes silent suspect. They like to also. Aliens. Yeah, the what was his name? He had glasses, I believe.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're
what was his name? You don't
score the touchdown
thought of it.
Out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Oh, what a kick! Lazar. I think his name was like Lazar Zarieth or something. His wife, he never had himself. Oh yeah, definitely COVID. Yep. I mean, how is a natural virus in the natural world spread that fast and easily?
And analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
I think it was a bio-terrorist attack, really. That's honestly what I think of it. I think it was from China. There's like fucking wet market. That thing came it came from the actual lab itself. What a Phil Schneider. The name sounds actually familiar, but I don't recognize it though. Sounds like a golf player or something. Alan Lazar, yeah, that's who I was talking about, yeah. The guy with the glasses, yep. Came true, yep. Yeah, they proved him right. But they had to silence him after he had his interviews. I mean, there's a reason why they're protecting Area 51 for a reason. Because I know they got some shit in there they're hiding from us.
There is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines and get rebound. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Yeah, the Chinese stuff and the aliens, I believe in all that shit. Like people getting abducted and telling their stories of like
Now a first down throw, it's Smith.
Fauci, I think he was just like a puppet on a string. And he was just some figurehead mouthpiece during the pandemic. Bob Lazar, that's right, dude, yeah. Bob Lazar, yep.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10.
Look into Dr. Greer. Okay, I'll look him up.
Just a little bit, they huddle up, talk it over. Then they get
You ever watch Ancient Aliens on the History Channel? Like it's military whistleblowers. Yeah, I'm sure, man. A lot of people, like ex-military people. Because, I mean, if they don't work in the military, they can say things, I think. But some of them, like, have a swore to life, like, if they can't have to keep everything a secret.
On second down, here's Smith.
Do you believe in, have you heard of a guy on YouTube, Bernie named, what's his, oh shoot, Bob Larson? He's like an exorcist. Do you believe in any of that, like, stuff?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Yeah, because he has a YouTube channel. He does like exorcisms every Wednesday night live on the internet. And I think that stuff's kind of, it's really bullshit.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll get this up past the
I mean, it's like going virtually, like trying to, you know, get rid of a demon across the internet and all that stuff. It just seems kind of fake to me. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's very, like, dramatic and stuff, but I think shit's all scripted. It's entertaining, though. When I first actually, for a couple of years ago, I actually believed in that stuff, but after a while, I was like, nah. Shit doesn't make any sense. That's why I turned to the alien stuff. I started to believe instead. So that's where I stand today with that.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second.
Yep. I'm an alien guy.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
This Travis Kelce, he's having a fucking monster game.
41 yards. So the big play changes.
Dark magic, yeah, like voodoo and stuff like that shit. Yeah, I don't believe in, like, you know, the devil's type of shit. Ah, fuck, man. He had it right in his hands. But, yeah. Alistair Crawley is his name. Okay. Yeah, I'll check him out for sure, man.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields.
Damn it. Why did he do that? Damn it. That's alright. Done pretty well today. 5 straight before this one. I have already won. Yeah, call it. I've been even like doing like dark energy, like, you know, like negative and positive energy and stuff like that. So as far as like biblical stuff, you know, it's kind of lost my belief in that type of stuff. Yeah, well, actually, you know, the people in the show from the History Channel, they actually said back in the days when I did all these illustrations and paintings, they actually depicted like UFOs in like the old paintings like the Mona Lisa and stuff like that. Like some people have said rumblings about that, like actually seeing UFOs, thinking they were actually God and all that stuff. Like the Anunnaki, have you heard of that? Like the Anunnaki and Planet X and that shit.
Pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, all the aircraft is like the stealth aircraft and all the stealth bombers and stuff, all that technology. It's could be reverse engineered.
offense set at the line for this next
It seems like it all started after Roswell.
Point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Operation High Jump. No, I have not.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Heard of Anunnaki? Yeah, Anunnaki. I think it's the two N's. Like Anu-Naki. Yeah, actually, I heard the Anunnaki. They were basically the the original human race. They created from scratch to basically everybody.
Stretches the lead to 27. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, that stuff's interesting.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, sometimes late at night when I act like I'm bored or something, I'll look up that shit.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we have
like, where do you go after you die and shit like that?
This one's CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Like, they go to another dimension and all that shit. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's like I said, man. It's like how they built all these pyramids back all in the day when they had no technology. Like how they built all that shit to a T. Like not only Egypt, but like in South America, all the Aztecs and the Incas and all that. Like how they built all that shit so like precisely. That was like literally tens of thousands of years ago. Documented, yeah, I know. Oh yeah, the Nazis. Yeah, I heard they had some technological marvels from the World War II came from Germany, like all these super weapons, like the Nazi super weapons and all, like the space laser, like from Star Wars. I heard they were developing that. And all kinds of crazy shit.
What else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
The Nazis have badass technology.
And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're continuing to rock and roll.
Maybe
sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have
I believe in, like, you know,
we're doing really well.
I think Jesus is more of a political figure than a religious. But that's just my opinion.
Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle.
So I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not necessarily... I used to be religious, but, you know, not much anymore.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Face horn biting nail. That's hilarious, dude. I never heard of that. I heard like the like Bigfoot and stuff like that, I believe. And I think, yeah, because that, like, they only explored like 10% of the ocean. Like the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot, Sasquatch. Like the Yeti, for instance.
How about that there? No frills,
That shit really boggles your mind. It's so interesting.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flush to his right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a hole to avoid the contact. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Sometimes watching that stuff's actually better than watching a movie.
On 1st down, Fields. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Now Smith.
Hey, dude, I love that stuff. The aliens and UFOs, I just love that.
Throwing now is Gino. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Gino.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of like the farther you go away, the more closer you actually get. It's really weird, man. It's like you're so far away, you get closer, you know?
As time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Like the Dead Sea Scrolls, stuff like that. A lot of interesting shit out there.
Have them on the move on 1st down. Gino now to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Hey, the Ark of the Covenant, yeah.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Who's the OFC? I forget.
Territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. To the air again, Smith.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh yeah, Bob Lazar. Of course, they're always going to say he's lying. Yeah, they're always going to suppress the truth. Like, do you believe like 9/11? What do you think about that?
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Like all those foreign wars in the Middle East and all that, like
Even after that big-time return,
the military-industrial complex.
even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block.
Like the Vietnam War, for instance. I think all that shit was staged.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage.
Yeah, man, it's just like anything. It's like gold. You gotta dive deep for the good shit, you know?
That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Damn, why is he dropping the ball so fucking much? Damn it. Yeah, it's hard to... Truth is hard to find for a reason. Just like any gold or anything valuable in society, it takes a lot to discover the actual truth behind it.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out
Oh yeah, it's like, this is a smoke screen, it's a diversion tactic to, you know.
He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football.
Oh yeah, of course, because people don't want to watch big videos.
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is
Shape, face, fusion.
Not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding
Yeah, I know, man.
position.
Tell me about it. It's just so much shit out there, like the Mars, and it's just so interesting. There's so much shit you don't actually, you can like follow just one single thing. You have to actually like make sense of all of it.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Yeah, really,
Geno Smith, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have got it on.
oh yeah, I'm just one of those guys like keeping it real because life's too short to bullshit, you know. Like with, you know, I mean, if the shit's, you know, there's conspiracy, there must be something to it, you know. People just like hold on to like defend shit that's indefensible because of their ego. From what I've seen in my life. Like they'll say, oh yeah, I believe in so and so. Like also, then the facts will show otherwise, and they still defend it. And they're like, oh, you're not right. I'm gonna call you names and all this because of it, because I have nothing else to, you know, prove my own case. Oh shit! Look at that catch. That was a fucking awesome catch. Yeah, I just keep it real, man. Cause I don't have time or the effort to bullshit around, you know. Dancing Israelis. Yeah, that shit's crazy over there. It's always been like that.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Yeah, Bernie, I keep it real as possible because tomorrow's never guaranteed, and in the end of the day, it's not worth it to, you know, keep facts in the dark, you know.
They probably want more.
And if they do, go and get more. Oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake because that might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Yeah, there's so much shit out there. You just gotta, so much out of your control, though. It's like you gotta, even though it's interesting, you just gotta just say, screw it, you know, just live your life. Because honestly, at the end of the day, it's like, who gives a shit, you know?
Not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
Yeah, they just defend it because of their ego. It's not just PC. It's like an ego thing just to hang on to something, to pretend they have something when they actually have nothing, you know? Oh yeah, they definitely know about it. Yeah, they know in the back of their mind what they're doing, and they know what the truth is. They just choose not to. And, like I said, it's basically comes down to an egotistical standpoint. It's like to hold on to, pretend they hold on to something that they know, even though they know it's not real. It's just to hold on to something, make themselves seem more important. And those, of course, I'm just like to be, you know, just like to be contrary people, contrary assholes, you know.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
In the flat Earth. Yeah, I've heard of the flat Earth. I actually saw some videos of like the planet Earth. Like it's actually not completely a sphere because the different pole shifts and the gravity and the mountain ranges and all the different things and the, you know, the north and south poles and the equator, and plus the Earth is actually like shifts on a certain angle, so it's not necessarily like a perfect sphere. I haven't looked into it much though, but I will. I've heard some rumblings about some of that stuff. Is there's definitely something to it. Like I say, it's not a conspiracy for nothing. I mean, if someone has something to say, it's, you know, something to it. Just a matter of who you believe.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Yeah. Oh well. The moon landing. Have you seen the movie? It was a movie about the moon landing in 2011. It was like Apollo 11 or Apollo 13. Yeah, Apollo 11 actually. It was like a horror movie. Like there was like an ancient, like aliens on the moon or something. I don't know if you saw that movie. Operation Fishdome. That sounds fucking hilarious. Fishdome. Operation Fishdome. You know, actually, come to think of it, we actually seems like our planet is like a fish. Like we're all being watched by like the UFOs. Like humanity is like a bunch of fish that's being watched by aliens. Yeah, it's funny you said that. You were saying Russia were bombing the moon. Yeah, it had all that, the Cold War stuff, like all the races he was going to get to the moon first. There's just so much shit out there, man. Like I said, it's, you know, what to believe, just got to make your own opinion. Yeah, that's right. You got to go right to the source, you know. It's the only way to do it. Just got to go straight to the source. But sometimes the most controversial opinions are actually the ones that are actually the ones that end up being true. Like Joe Rogan, he's not a conspiracy theorist, but he's like a, you know, has his own opinion. I'll just say that. He's more mainstream than like someone like him compared to Alex Jones, I guess you could say, perhaps. Man, my defense is playing horrible on this one, but I'm really racking up the fucking almost 500 passing yards. It makes you wonder about like why we're here, the purpose of life itself, and all that shit. It's really interesting. My personal, where you go after you die. That's the shit that's the stuff that really, biggest question I'd like to know, have an answer to. It's like, you know, where are we going to be 1,000 years from now, you know? Like, it's a not serious question. I don't know, we could be another dimension, another universe, another time, like being reincarnated to a different time period. You never know. Polars and North Star never made.
They're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you know, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just...
Yeah, dude, that shit's,
it's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things.
Yeah, it's just like with the pyramids, man, back in the day, like in Egypt. Like how they have all the... Like, how do they actually make the pyramids so scientifically precise? It's like basically Stone Age material. She need to live a little back. Oh, libs, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. That's just like with the yeah, see, what's your opinion about the 2020 election?
These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves.
I think that shit was a SCAM.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Like that ballot harvesting shit, that shit was fucked up. Videos on it. Yeah, I know. I have a YouTube account, obviously, but I watch more YouTube than any TV anymore nowadays. Anyway, so yeah, I like actually looking up that shit. Like, not a lot of shit interests me, but that is pretty interesting.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle...
Yeah, no, when I get time, I mean, I actually do like honestly, I do like watch, like looking up shit like that. But,
down the left sideline.
I'll get to it one day, because my favorite thing to look up is like aliens and UFOs and like Planet X and that shit. That's my, favorite stuff.
Fields trying to throw for it.
Shit. So if you don't mind me asking, sorry, hold on a second. Because I'm just making sure you're the only viewer, so I don't tell the whole world about it. But yeah, I'm definitely a Republican. I definitely hate the libs. I agree with you. I just wanted to say that on air, just in case you were the only one on air that listened to it, in case I didn't offend anybody else who was actually listening. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. Yep, 1,000,000%.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Like that shit with Israel on the college campuses, people, like this shit, people should be banned from being in this country. And you support a terrorist organization and you have the right to be in this country. Like, that's not right.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
I mean, if my grandfather, who served in the Marine Corps in Vietnam, if he saw the shit going on today, he would literally go out there and go crazy. Because that's not what he fought and died for. He did not sign up to the military to defend a country that supports this kind of shit. Especially nowadays. All the libs and all that.
Throwing now is Gino. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Man, bro, I got a ton of yardage though. I know I lost, but got like 600 passing yards.
Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Man. So you think I should do one more? Or call it a night? Let me check my objectives, make sure I completed them first. Alright. Two. Well, I got bomb a pack, and that just might wrap it up because it is almost 9 o'clock. I gotta watch my Halloween movie. Ever heard last battle of your... Oh yeah, Bernie, I only got part of your message, like half of it, because I'm actually seeing your comments on my television screen. My television screen only like actually shows like half of your message because it runs out of room. But so was it like the Battle of Europe or something? Is that what you meant? Oh, Europa. Well, that's the moon Europa, isn't it? From like a Saturn's moon or something like that? Battle of Europa. I've heard of Europa, though, but I haven't heard the Battle of Europa. You heard Europa, they've got a lot of like signs of life on the moon or something like that. It's actually like possible life forms there. And they're sending out like these satellites to actually check it out one day. Pentagram Saturn. No, I haven't, Bernie. I have not. Sounds interesting, though. A pentagram. Holy shit, that sounds nuts. Yeah, tell me about it. I've never heard of that before. Space is fake, yeah. Yeah, NASA, they just, especially all the money they waste, they're just a bunch of waste of money, NASA does. I mean, all those wasted satellites that go out in space and never recover them, and NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. Huh, no shit. Really. You're teaching me a lot today, you're actually teaching me a lot on Bernie, more than I learned in high school, to be honest. Alright, 9 o'clock. Alright, Bernie, I'm gonna wrap it up now, but I'm off tomorrow, so if you want to hit me up this time tomorrow or during the day in the afternoon, just let me know. But I'm going to wrap it up now, the live stream. Thanks for telling me about that, man. It was a nice conversation. Oh, of course they would never teach you in high school. Of course not. Of course not. They only teach what you they want you to hear. That's why they all that CRT stuff. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. Have a good night. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap up the broadcast now. It's a 2.5 hour live stream. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be broadcasting early tomorrow. Other than that, have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and I'll see you later.